So I got the indoor part, I got the outdoor part, got some strongman equipment, got the rack. It's a pretty well built out gym at this point. I don't know what else I would really want to add to it. So this is the garage gym tour video. I actually did a poll on Twitter and the garage gym tour came in second place. And so I am working on the first place topic, and that video will come out in the next few weeks. I appreciate your patience, and hopefully you can enjoy this garage gym tour video in the meantime. Stay tuned for the next video. Thanks so much for stopping by. Hey guys, so I'm out here in the gym. I've posted a lot of videos, at least on my Instagram and Twitter accounts and things like that, of videos of me lifting in the gym. But I haven't really given a proper tour and introduction to the gym itself, told the story of how it came about and things like that. So I thought I'd do that today, even though I don't have much time. It's Christmas break for the kids, so I only have a few minutes here to try to talk to you guys before I have to go take care of the kids and run them around and do stuff, fun stuff that we've been doing this Christmas break. So let's get right into it. The garage used to be totally unfinished about 4 years ago. Had no insulation on the walls, had open air roof, had no, had two doors back here, and the doors were pretty busted, and it had an old garage door that wasn't insulated. So it was kind of just a blank canvas, and so I started, the original concept was to build something over here where the kids could come out and play in the wintertime, throw balls against the wall, maybe climb the wall. So I actually built out this wall, two walls, and all the stuff behind it, based on online articles and YouTube videos of kids that had helped with their parents built climbing walls and things like that. So that was really cool. I built that out, but it wasn't like painted or anything. It was just sort of a raw thing. And then from there, I tried to start building out the rest of the gym. So I hung insulation myself, and I actually bought and transported tons of drywall and I bought these doors and windows and bought them and transported them to my house, from Home Depot. So I was pretty ambitious from the start to try to build it out myself, but at some point I just gave up and had to hire people to help me. So I got about halfway through this wall over here with the drywall before I had to bring in a professional. And I bought a new door, garage door, insulated door. I bought a new garage door opener. And then I wanted to have a really smooth floor with like an epoxy that you see sort of in really fancy garages where guys tinker with cars. We ended up going with what this painter recommended, which is kind of just like a concrete paint. And it's been fine. It's mostly covered with these stall mats anyway, so it's not really a big deal, but I think I could have done a fancier, nicer flooring if I had more time and put more thought into it. Hanging the TV was really easy. I got Wi-Fi out here with my Eero sort of mesh Wi-Fi system. So I got a Roku here where I'm able to watch TV. So that's pretty cool. As far as decorations, I really haven't done much. So we just hung this over the summer, Camp Stewart. That's where I went to camp in the summers in Texas. I got a few, license plates on the wall, different places we've lived, Boston, New Jersey, Texas. And then I've got one scarf from the Tampa Bay Rowdies, professional soccer team that I started back in 2009. I co-founded with my partners, David Laxer and Andrew Nestor. So that was an important piece of memorabilia, but really I haven't done much else. And I think, given the growing hat collection of my youngest son, I think we might start to hang hats on the wall, but I don't really have a lot of plans in terms of decorations. It's been eye-opening the last few weeks just to go through and catalog everything I've purchased. And I've summed it all up, and I'll total it up, and we'll discuss that in a few minutes. But it's a lot of stuff that I've accumulated over the years. It all started, I think, with this treadmill, which was in the basement before we built out the garage. So we started with that. Maybe next was probably the rack over here that I bought from Rogue. I didn't really do much research on my rack. I just picked up the Rogue rack that looked like I could use it to expand, and it had a lot of compatible accessories. I bought this flying pull-up bar, which was really useful in the beginning for me to hang the rings from and let the kids swing on it. So the kids did a lot of swinging off the rings that were hanging from that flying pull-up bar, but it's really kind of cumbersome and it's not terribly versatile or useful. So that maybe was a mistake that I wouldn't do again. What else? So the dip attachment's been really great. I got a dip attachment. I've got tons and tons of barbells and weights and things that I've accumulated over the years. And I got pictures of those, dumbbells, kettlebells, all kinds of things. So I got a lot of gear. I've kind of spread it all out across the gym. The other thing that's important is I got 2 heaters. I got one over here that's on a timer, turns on every day at 5 a.m. So like it'll be nice and warm by the time I get out here. And then I've got another heater over here that I use on really cold days. I unplug the treadmill and I plug that one in. So it does get pretty cold in the gym in the wintertime. And then as far as flooring goes, so I have the squat rack bolted down in sort of a rudimentary way. Not even all the bolts are in, but I have bolted it down. And then I've cut around the bolts with the stall mats that I have. Flooring is important. I recommend highly stall mats from Tractor Supply Company. There's really nothing better that you're gonna get for a garage gym than that. Anything that they sell in stores is trash, so don't go with anything like that, like the foam type stuff that sort of fits together like puzzle pieces. That's junk. Just get some stall mats, cut around them if you need to, and then yeah, go from there. They're pretty easy to clean, although I don't clean them very often. And then, yeah, what else? So I got this deadlift platform that I built using Alan Thrall's Untamed Strength sort of step-by-step guide. Okay, so just a quick break here to run through some photos of the build of the actual deadlift platform. Like I said, I'll link in the description below the step-by-step tutorial that Alan Thrall from Untamed Strength posted on his YouTube channel. It was very, very useful, and it was very, very easy to build this deadlift platform. So that's pretty much it. So over time, I accumulated some other stuff. I splurged on some calibrated plates. I added another post and this pulley thing. So that's sort of a last year addition where I bought this post and then added this pulley, which has really just expanded the capabilities of the original squat rack. So I like that. It's been really helpful. The one sort of really luxury item that I bought were these $300 monolift accessories, which are useful when you're lifting alone, especially for bench press. Because you don't really need a lift off in that case, and so that's pretty helpful. And I bought a bunch of other junk, trap bar, these platform block things, a couple of boxes to jump all around on, slam ball, just all kind of junk that I may or may not use, but it's useful to have around, just kind of things that I, from time to time, will work into my training. So that's pretty much it. Quick garage tour. I will also talk about, I got some video of the outdoor gym that I built over the summer just to try to help the kids get into some calisthenic stuff, and then hopefully one day I might achieve a muscle up out there. We'll see. Haven't gotten there yet, but it is pretty cool. I got my friend to build it. He's into construction. I'll link his sort of bio. He does a lot of videos about fitness and construction. He's the guy I used to work with, and he came out with his friend, his partner, and they built it in one day, and it costs like $900, and I think it's pretty cool. So that's pretty much the gym. So I got the indoor part, I got the outdoor part, got some strongman equipment, got the rack. It's a pretty well built out gym at this point. I don't know what else I would really want to add to it. I just really need to work on getting stronger so that I need to add more plates. So I guess the next thing from here would just be adding more weights as I get stronger and stronger. So a few more sets of 45-pound plates would be awesome. So if I get stronger and need more weights, that's pretty much the only thing that I think I'll add to the gym from here. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. Leave any questions about specific equipment that I bought or questions about tips on how to set up the home gym. Just discuss that in the comments or reach out to me directly. I'm happy to help as you build out your own home gym or whatever. Anyway, Happy New Year, and as always, keep it on the DL. So here's the summary of all the costs by category for the garage gym, starting with all the equipment. So the rack, the attachments, the cardio equipment, that totals about $5,600. The weights themselves, either dumbbells, kettlebells, plates, total about $1,500. Then the barbells added up amount to about $1,000. Strongman CrossFit gear, including, like boxes to jump on, the sled, farmer's handles, things like that, $750. Other accessories, which I'll touch on a little bit later, just random stuff that I've accumulated, about $400. Wearable accessories, that's basically just squat shoes and a belt. And then the outdoor gym, as discussed, around $900. And the construction, drywall, paint, doors, etc., around $3,000. So you can include that, and if you did, it would be about $13,425. And the garage gym's about 4.25 years old, so dollars per month since it's been completed, if you want to compare that to the cost of joining a gym, would be about $263, or less than $200 if you want to not include the finishing costs for the garage. So that's the totals. Now, here's a picture of all the accessories that I totaled up. So you got fat grips, you got the slingshot, slam ball, weighted dip belt, bands, Rogue board press thing, magnet clip-on weights that make my 75-pound dumbbells up to 80 pounds. You got the jump rope, ab roller, some straps, hooks, a set of micro plates. All that is around $400. All right, on this summary sheet, I've got all the barbells I've purchased. You got a Rogue barbell, Cap barbell. You've got some cheap beater barbell I found on Craigslist that I mostly use for the landmine attachment. You've got a training bar for the kids, a curl bar, the trap bar, and then the safety squat bar. So all that equals $1,000 just for barbells. And then weights, you've got the adjustable dumbbells that go up to 52 pounds. You got the 75-pound dumbbells, 25-pound dumbbells, storage tree to hold some plates. You got a bunch of different plates, kettlebells, clamps to attach the plates onto the barbells. So all that comes up to about $1,457. Then if you add in the Strongman CrossFit gear, you got farmer's handles, a sled, the big Rogue box for jumping on the foam box, and then you got the sandbag for about $110, which I just got, and then a little wooden box. So all that equals about $750. All right, so on to the big ticket equipment items, the things that are permanently in the gym and don't really move that much. So you've got the treadmill and the rowing machine are about $2,000 combined. You've got the rack and all of its attachments, including the cross-member pull-up multi-grip bar. You've got the extra pole and the extra crossbeam I talked about, the ball grips, the landmine attachment, the 2 different benches, adjustable benches that I've purchased over time. One of them I've gotten rid of, but still I include it here. You've got the deadlift platform that I talked about constructing on my own, and all of that totals up to $5,607. And that's it. So that's all that I've spent on the gym so far. I think it's been worth it. I don't know that as discussed in the main part of the video, I don't know that there's much else that I will add, but I could over time maybe upgrade some equipment and maybe look at 1 or 2 more barbells or different barbells that I like or would like to try.